Recording.
So yes, everyone is here, right? Yeah. So I done my t-shirt. Now you guys can see the shadows and depths and the details and everything. Okay. So I make it little quicker, little small progression, because like Zoom, it's becoming, my Photoshop is becoming little slow. So my steps are little slow. So that's why once before the call begins, I made some corrections, but not completely done. But it have some good results for now. Okay. So now my t-shirt is done. Let's do trouser. I'm gonna repeat the same steps for the trouser also. So then you guys can refollow the session again at the same like a t-shirt. Like you guys can follow the trouser session also at the same time. Okay. So I do the same thing. What I do is here my pants for the trouser. I have my layer here. You guys can see my trouser layer. That's I name it as a pants. Okay, let's call it as a pants. On bottom of my pants, my croquis layer, right? So I click my croquis layer, okay, and I go to new layer and create my new layer. Okay, then it creates a new layer between my croquis and my pants. You can see that. See. Okay, now I double click this one, and I gonna name this one to pants color or something like that. So I don't get confused when I'm working on my color layers. Okay, so I have my pants color here. Now I got my new layer that's called like pants color. Okay, so or maybe you can call it the trouser color. Now I take my polygamy lasso tool and I zoom it to make it little closer to the trouser. Okay, here I can see all the details. So I no need to drag or zoom or unzoom my screen. So I go to my polygamy lasso tool now and I select my area. Okay, I start from this. I think I select the wrong session. So I select my area from coloring them. So if any corrections there, I'll do it later. So right now I'll just try to grab the maximum details. Even in the arms also, that's fine. I'll correct them later, because in this longer distance I can't correct them. So I just took this session where I can get this maximum result over here. Sorry guys, it's got accidentally my gloves got selected. I has to redo it. Sorry about that. I'll go this direction now. So if you guys spend your time, you can select more better than this one right now. It has to be quick because I need to show you the details, how to draw the details and embroideries and all these things. So I has to make it faster, the session. So in that way, we can cover all the topics. Hopefully you guys can understand and and practice. And please don't just read the book, okay? So practice, guys, okay? That's the way to understand these techniques and use them, okay? I'll just go with the arm. I'll erase that arm later for now, okay? So I got my selected area now. Here, two things you guys can do basically, okay? First, you can get your color here, okay? What color you want. So it's a blue denim. Let's make it as a blue denim or classic blue denim or deep navy blue denim or anything. Okay, just using this one, a blue denim. I took my color. I take my paint bucket and I simply drop my color. You can see my selected area. I got my color here. Okay, so of course my hand is not visible there. That's fine. Maybe you can keep it as a pocket, but no. What I'm gonna do is I'll go to the layer. I'll reduce my opacity so I can see my arm and everything. Okay. I reduce my opacity so until I can see the arm and details. Now I zoom as much as I can and take my eraser tool. Okay. And I simply erase the color which is not needed over here. Because it's a small area, I'm not using my polygon eraser tool. Just simply take my eraser tool and I simply erasing it instead of taking my polygon lasso tool. Okay. I think that's good enough for now. Let's zoom out and go to the layers, go to the pan colors and bring back your colors back. Okay, now you have your denim blue color. So how I gonna get the texture? Okay, so here you can do two things actually. Okay, so for my case, I'll apply this color and I get my white color denim swatch, and I multiply them. The reason I will tell you once. So I'll use this one, bull denim fabric, like this one. Let's use this one. Save this image. Don't know why I'm getting a web file instead of JPG file. So I think this is not the right one. Let's use the another tool. Maybe I will use this one. If you have your own daily swatch, that's well and good. You can scan them and you can bring your online swatch. Okay, I got my swatch here. So go to the file and you can see my swatch here. This is my denim swatch here. And I simply drag it over here. Okay, so the texture is really big. The same thing again you're gonna do. So make it small until you can see only the texture apart from the yarns. Okay, so I think that is good enough for now. So I has to be a little quicker. So the process. Instead of creating so many swatches, before I'm duplicating this layer, I'm converting this layer into normal object from the smart object. What I'm gonna do is simply take my eraser and click it over here. So you'll get this option called like, can I convert this one? Simply click OK. Now your smart object has been transferred into the normal layer. Okay. Now I'm gonna duplicate this one until I got a right size for this trouser. Okay. I think that's good there. And again, I duplicate one more time for the width. I think that's good for the width. Now I have my width. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the options. I click merge down. Again, I click merge down to make it into a single fabric. Now you can see my width is good, but I need for height. Okay. For that, what I'm gonna do is again I duplicate this layer and bring it downwards instead of sidewards. I think that's good. Okay. Again, I duplicate this layer. I bring it downwards. Same way, I repeat until I have enough length for the trouser. I think I have enough length for my trouser, but anyhow, in for safer case, just create one more duplicate layer. So I have my enough length now. Now what I'm gonna do is I simply go to the options, merge down to make it as a single layer of this fabric. So I'll merge down until I get my denim jeans as one single layer. Now see, my entire fabric turns into one single layer. Then I arrange them as per it's needed. Okay, now it's a perfect spot that it is covering over there. So I hide this layer for now by clicking this eyeball. Then I'll go to this pants color and I'll go to this quick selection tool and select this color, the trouser color. Okay, now you can see there's a small dotted lines appear next to the color. Okay, then again I come back to my denim fabric. I will unhide this one. Okay, now I go to my denim fabric. So I mean denim swatch layer fabric. I mean fabric layer. I click on that fabric layer. Now you can see the fabric got selected. Okay, but I want to erase outside of the selected area. Okay, for example, if I took my eraser here, okay, I increase my size of this eraser and I'll go a normal eraser for this one stuff. See, if I do anything, I'll erase the selected area, but I don't want to erase in this spot. I want to erase opposite, I mean, outside of the selected area. For that, I'll go to select and click inverse. Okay. once I click inverse, now if I erase anything, it'll erase outside of the selected area. See now? So I increase my brush size. So to make my things a little faster.
Sir,
Yes,
sir, repeat this part now.
yes, I'll repeat. So erase my entire area. Now I go to select and I click deselect. Okay, I'll repeat the session once again. So don't worry, guys. Okay, so I'll repeat the session with, instead of white fabric, I'll do one thing. I'll repeat the session with the blue denim direct swatch. Okay, so you guys can use that also. Okay, so now you have your swatch is ready. The white denim is ready. So what I'm gonna do is I simply click go to the normal and I click multiply. Now the fabric has been multiplied into this blue color. Guys, if you zoom this one, you can see the texture. See, can you guys see the texture now? Okay, if you zoom means you can see the texture. Okay, so okay, sir, I don't have a white color fabric swatch. What you gonna do if I have direct blue color uh, fabric, like direct denim? What I'm supposed to do now? I don't have a white color, so don't worry. Take your polygon lasso tool and draw the selected area where you want this fabric. Okay, for me, I'll try to make it little faster because it's gonna take some time. Instead of that, I go to my pant color. I go to my quick selection tool and I select this area. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Let me bring the swatch here first. Okay, so what you gonna do is like, okay, sir, I don't have a rightful color, or maybe I have a direct blue denim that I'm gonna use it here. So maybe you want to use some other color. Oh, maybe for example, I want to use this fabric. Okay, so I have these stripes. How am I going to use this one? Okay. Let's use this one so we can cover the two topics at the same time, like printed material and this one also at the same. So let's save this fabric here. So I have my swatch now. Okay, so bring that swatch by dragging over here. Okay, now you have your swatch here. Okay, it's not a smart object, so you don't worry about like taking this one into a normal stuff. Oh, it's smart object. So let's convert this one into a normal object. Just click with the eraser tool and you get this option, and you can simply click OK. Then object has been turned into normal now. Okay, now duplicate this layer. Okay, first we need to get these stripes as the widthwise. Okay, so for that you need to balance this one until you get a rightful closer look. So for that, what I'm going to do is I close this, I zoom this denim, I try to arrange by matching these points. Okay, now you can see it's look like a single stripe now. Okay, now again I duplicate this layer. Okay, and I'm gonna match it to this particular point until I feel that is a perfect denim swatch. Okay, now I think it's good now. I think I have enough width to cover the denim, so that's good. If in case if you feel like it's not safe, I will create one more duplicate layer, and I gonna adjust as per it's needed. Okay, so I think, oh sorry, because of longer distance, it's creating a problem. Yeah, now it's a perfect balance, you can see. Okay. Now I have a good width now. So width is good now. I want height. So what I'm gonna do is I go to options, merge down, again merge down, again merge down until I have width of this fabric into one single layer. If you see this layer, you can see the width of the denim become one single layer. Okay. Now I have my fabric, which the width is good now, but I want this one the height wise. Okay. So for that, I just simply duplicate this one and I'm gonna arrange this one. Sorry. As per this line goes straight and matches to the top line. Okay. Arrange that. So when you're finding a proper print, you need to balance these things. Okay. So don't forget to balance these things. Otherwise, it's going to be a hell lot of work if you have this kind of white line. See, that's better. I don't see that white lines. Okay. The same thing again. Duplicate this layer. And you have one more copy of this one and put it which is close to that layer. Again, duplicate this layer and switch it to that particular point. Okay. Again, duplicate this layer and switch it to the particular point. Okay. And I need to be cautious, so I'll create one more duplication. So I don't have any problem in the top part also. I think that's good. So now I'm gonna start merging these layers. Merge down, again merge down, again merge down, merge down, and merge down. Now you can see my entire fabric become into one single swatch. That's how you're going to create bigger swatches. Okay, don't just zoom the swatch. Okay, then you're going to lose the texture and everything. So people will get confused. This is how you're going to enlarge your swatches. Okay, now how to apply this one. Okay, so take your polygon lasso tool and select this area. Okay, and after that, for that process, once you using your polygon lasso tool, how it's going to look like, I will show you. So once you use your polygon lasso tool, you have this selected area. Okay, now you have your selected area. So you want to erase the outside part of this fabric. Okay, apart from this one. Okay, for that, go to select and click inverse. Okay, once you click inverse, then previous area got deselected and the outside area will get selected. Now if you erase this one, see, you will erase outside of the selected area because you click inverse. Okay, so you inverted the selection area. See, so here two things I'm gonna teach you guys. One is how to apply a printed fabric. Okay, so I'm just showing you because I'm trying to repeat the steps. But for the printed fabrics, obviously you need to work on these sections. I will show you how to do that. Let me repeat this step, but after that I will show you how to apply the printed fabric. Okay, not like this. You're not supposed to apply the printed fabric, because see the stripes, it's very symmetrical. Okay, and if you create a denim, your stripes won't look like this, right? In this trouser, the left side one is straight lines, the right left side, the right side one is like a cross line. See that one? Okay, because of this one, the printed materials, you're not supposed to apply like this. Okay, so I'm just showing you because to cover the topic and make the things little faster. At the same time, to repeat, I'm just showing you. Okay, now you got your trouser now. Okay, now you can see your trouser. But sir, how to apply the printed fabrics? Let's discuss that one. Okay, now you have your trouser. Go to select and click deselect. Now you have your trouser. See, okay, if it's a plain trouser means, okay, plain denim means. Just imagine if it's a plain denim. Okay, now you have your trouser, now you have your t-shirt and everything is good. Now you can do whatever you want. So you can start blending them by using smudge tool, burn tool and dodge tool to give the depths and details. That we can do it. I'll show you after this trouser. Okay. So, sir, what if it's a printed trouser like this one? So I will show you guys 1 second. I'm using a printed denim, sir. So how to apply this one to look it more symmetrical and more clear look. So for that, let me go to the back side. Yeah, now you have your denim fabric swatch. Okay, so here this is the trick that you guys need to do it. Okay, Control T. Okay, once you click Control T, this swatch gonna selected. Okay, there once you got swatch got selected, you can see this option over here in the top near the bicubic. Can you guys see this one? Everyone, you guys can see this one, right? So once you click on this one, okay, you have this boning got changed now. So now you can arrange this fabric in a particular order. See now, let me see. Now you can change this fabric into this kind of a direction. Okay. I don't want my stripes to be compressed. I want the stripes to be a little bigger only. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, in 10 minutes, the session will be end. So for you can reuse this same link, okay? So adjust, arrange by as per the stripes, how the denim should look like here, okay? It will cross in this line and this line to be a little closer, but little adjustments. So everything comes with these adjustments only, guys. You guys need to adjust as how the trouser line is going to look like, okay? How it's bent, so you need to arrange them as per the details how it's going to look like if it's an actual trouser means. Okay, I think this is a better result, but it takes some time. For me, what I usually do is I separate these two pieces and I arrange them, and after that I join them, but it's going to take a lot of time for now, so I need to show you the embroidery details also. So let's arrange for now. Now you can see these lines are like a little cross intersection and everything. If you're still not feeling well, you can readjust again, Control T, and you can go this option again, and you can rearrange them again. Like this stripe should comes into this kind of a curve. So that's where I'm going to adjust this one. This stripe should comes in this curve. I think this is more better. Now you guys can see that one. Okay. Now hide this one for now and take your polygon lasso tool and start drawing your selected area. Okay. Then how it's gonna look like, I will show you that. Once you have your polygon lasso tool, you draw your selected area, then bring back this fabric again. Okay. Now click, select, click inverse. Then start erasing the excessive fabric over here. So now you can see you have your denim little more better than previous one, right? Previously you have like straight lines of falling like different directions. So that's why it felt like that. Now it's more better than the previous one, right? So now you have your denim. Then you can start blending them by using. So I have my denim now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my first my burn tool. Okay, I go to this area and slowly I'm gonna start giving the details where I want. Okay.
सर
Yes.
सर कार्व ऑप्शन किधर से मिला सर?
Which one? Sorry. The fabric you're saying? The fabric is downloaded from online. Like
हेलो
yes, yes.
सर
Yes,
सर
yes.
आपने जो अभी थोड़ी देर पहले पैंट ट्राउजर के साइड में जो कर्व किया वो आपने ऑप्शन कहाँ से लिया?
Okay, okay. For that option, I got you. 1 minute, I will show you once again that. I'll do one thing. I will apply a fabric, a print on the t-shirt so you can see the same option. Okay. So 1 second. Instead of repeating it, so I'll do one thing. I will apply a fabric, a print or something over here. Okay. I think I have some prints over here. Let me see. Let me check. I hope instead of download, I have some prints. Let's take this print. Okay. So this is the print I want to apply for the textile. Okay. For that, what I'm going to do is I simply go and click Control T. Okay. Because I want a smaller print. So reduce the size of this print. What is the size you want? Okay. For example, I have this is the size I want on my t-shirt. Okay, so I want this one to convert into a normal object. I click eraser, it turns into a normal object now. So I have a normal print now. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I simply duplicate this one. Okay, I click then I arrange this one to next to it. So guys, there is a thing when you're finding a print, it has to be unit size. Okay, I hope you guys done some digital printing in your process. You learn the digital printing. You know what is the unit size and everything, right? I hope you guys understand, right? For unit size means a block, for example. Okay, that is a block you need to imagine it. So when you're creating any kind of a prints, you need to work with your unit size. Okay, so I have my width is good. Now I'm gonna merge down. Okay, I want this t-shirt height now. So I duplicate one more time. So I have this one. It's perfectly mixed now. You can see now my print is a proper repeat print, right? So when you're finding a swatches, try to find a proper accurate one. Otherwise, create your own print in your Adobe Illustrator or Corel Draw when you're applying it. Create a two. Merge down. Now I have my swatch ready. Now I need to apply this swatch in this specific area, right? So initially I'll keep this one in this position. So I can see my t-shirt. Even my color also I'll reduce it little bit. So that way I can see my opacity. I'm reducing my opacity for the color of that. So I can see for now. So see my top color, I reduce the opacity to 60% to see the base. Okay, this is my print layer. Okay,